If you are a real estate agent who feels awkward on camera, hates social media, and has absolutely no desire to become an influencer, this video is for you. Because if I had to start over on YouTube today as a realtor with 0 subscribers, I would not try to become a quote unquote content creator. I would use what I call the reluctant YouTuber method. This is the exact approach that I would use to get clients without dancing on Instagram, without posting 3 times a day, or pretending to be someone I'm not. I built my business on YouTube after moving to a city where nobody knew who I was. I had no sphere, no database. And over the years, I've helped hundreds of agents do the same thing. So this is not theory. This has proof behind it. Now, most agents think that the people winning online are the ones with the best editing, the most charisma, the biggest personalities. But honestly, that is not the secret. The real problem is that most agents are copying influencer strategies when what they actually need is a trust building strategy. And those are completely different things. The reluctant YouTuber method is built on a very simple idea. People hire agents that they trust, not the ones who are the most entertaining online. Now, there are 5 parts to this method, and if even one is missing, your channel usually ends up feeling very random and not getting any business from it, instead of creating trust. So the first part, and this is crucial, is clarity. Most agents are making videos about anything and everything, all things real estate, market updates, home tours, selling, local restaurants, what's going on this weekend, why you should join my brokerage, social media tips for your real estate friends, exercise, fitness, music, who knows what all. None of this connects. Your channel should make it very obvious who do you help, how do you help them, what problems do you solve, and why should someone trust you, but not any real estate client and not any real estate problem. Yes, of course, we can do that. We can help anyone and everyone, but you want to have a specialty where you help a very specific subset of all of the people in your market who could do a transaction with you. Because viewers remember specialists. They remember, oh, she's the one that helps expired listings, or oh, he's the VA loan guy, or oh, she really understands seniors who are looking to buy in a 55 plus community. Clarity matters so much more than fancy production ever will. So if you don't get this part right, nothing else is going to work. You must choose a specialty, a niche, a focus for your channel, and commit to it. The second part then is simplicity. So don't overspend time thinking, I got to get better equipment. I need to learn editing. I got to hire an editor. I've got to build out a really big, great filming area. Most buyers and sellers do not care about your production quality nearly as much as they care about whether or not you understand their situation and you can help them. A simple video that answers a real question will outperform an overproduced video 100% of the time if that video doesn't say anything useful. That was part number 2. Part number 3 is building trust. And this is where influencer advice completely falls apart for real estate agents. Influencers build audiences. Influencers get views and eyeballs, but real estate agents build relationships. We're in the people business. We don't need a million eyeballs on our channel because we are so gosh darn entertaining. We are building trust with the people that will eventually ask us to represent them in a transaction. So that means your videos should feel conversational, helpful, not like a performance, not salesy, not super entertaining. Talk like a trusted advisor, not like a creator who's trying to go viral. The fourth part then is consistency. And I don't mean posting every single day. I mean being consistent with your message, the things that you're talking about, the same general topics over and over and over again, and showing up consistently enough that people start to recognize you and your content. They remember you. They go, oh yes, that's right. That person is the blah, blah, blah expert. And this is going to take some time. It doesn't happen overnight. I wish it did. You don't make one video that suddenly pops off and you get 100,000 views and you'll be set for life. It doesn't usually work that way. You're going to have to show up. I'd say once a week for several months before you really start gaining a lot of traction and all of this momentum. And most people just quit too early. They expect instant results from a relationship building platform. But trust compounds, and that's why YouTube leads are so different. By the time they reach out, they already feel like they know you. So why do we expect that we can just make a handful of videos and suddenly we're going to gain all this trust? It doesn't work that way. You've got to earn the trust. Trust is earned. So commit that you will show up once a week, I would say for a minimum of 6 months before you expect to have anything happen whatsoever. If it happens sooner than that, you will be very pleasantly surprised. But typically, from what I've seen, 3 to 6 months is about when people start to say, oh my gosh, it's really starting to work. I'm getting comments on my videos. People are reaching out. I got my first lead. So don't have unrealistic expectations and shoot yourself in the foot. Why would you do all of this work just to quit after 5 videos? You're going to commit to 6 months, weekly videos, and then we'll reevaluate and see how it goes. Now, the 5th part is building a system instead of chasing views. The goal is not random viral traffic. The goal is predictable business, building a pipeline that comes in, incoming leads every single month so that you're never left wondering where the heck is my next deal going to come from. Your videos should always lead somewhere, whether that is to get people into your database, have them download some sort of free checklist or a guide, schedule a time on your calendar so that they can have a discovery call with you, or even just to watch another video to increase face time, because views alone do not create business, relationships do. I can get 100,000 views on my video and that's great, but if no one ever calls me, that doesn't translate into business. And honestly, this is why I think real estate agents with a lot of experience have a huge advantage on YouTube. You already have the expertise. You already have the past client experiences. You have perspective. You have the stories. And if you're over 50 like me, you care a lot less about what you look like and what people think about you. And when you just have that, I really don't give a flying fig attitude of this is what I'm going to say, take it or leave it, a lot of people really respond to that. You do not need to become an influencer. You just need to become known and trusted by the perfectly right people that you are trying to attract to hire you. And that is the reluctant YouTuber method. Now, if you want help figuring out what your channel should be about, watch this video next because I'm going to show you how to choose the right niche and the right content strategy for your specific market.